God damn it, companion.
Why can't I type? Oh, I can type into chat. It's just not showing to me.
Whistling on my own recording while we wait. While we wait.
We back up. Hooray!
Cube showing why he should never
back up?
host anything ever.
Are we on? Okay. I just opened a tab and my computer's like.
Never host anything ever.
Yes, I'm gonna actually exit out of Steam. So. there we
Okay.
go. I
Oh,
should've
no.
probably Done that.
Whatever will we do?
What do you mean?
How will we send you the messages over the Steam?
Oh, it's not
no.
like we're on Skype or anything.
What is this invention that you call Skype? I'm
Shut up.
using
This is
Steam
Skype.
in-game chat, whatever they call it. I don't know what they call theirs.
Wait, so it's a commentator for a fighting game.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of fighting games, Tekken.
Are you gonna bring that up every single time?
No, well, yes, but probably only as a joke. So you only get to say,
No.
like...
Dead or Alive 5 is actually, part of it is actually free to play
What?
on the PlayStation 3. I don't know about
God
the
damn it, I need a PlayStation 3.
Oh god, I love this
Yep, yep.
competition between systems. It's amazing.
You can't play the storyline, but you can play like against people. So I don't know what's the deal with it. I haven't checked it out or anything. I'm probably not going to because I don't really care about Dead or Alive that much. But
What about the volleyball game?
shut
Dude,
up.
that game is so bad. I thought it would at least be funny, but it's not. It's not a good game. It uses one button, and like everything happens automatically.
Button
You
to make your boob physics bounce more.
No,
Yes.
that happens automatically.
Oh,
It happens whether you want it to or not, even if they're just standing still.
Everybody wants it to though. So
Yeah, so it's fine. One's like, stop moving, boobs. Boobs don't move that way. What a nerd.
realism, God.
You're breaking my immersion.
I went into GameStop and I saw the cover art for this game and I expected it to be realism.
But it's
you
not
guys
a-
don't know. You don't have those big of boobs,
Yes, I do
and
actually.
you don't wear like loose fitting bras.
I find it
I don't
sexist.
wear a bra. Screw bras. I don't need that. I let
really.
the girls fly.
Real women, go natural. Okay.
Go. But no,
It
it's like
strengthens our boob muscles.
You're gonna nip it.
that volleyball game's not even a good volleyball game. I thought it'd at least be a good volleyball game. Whatever. I only played it for like 30 seconds.
Splendid
Mm.
cross.
So, off of the topic of boob physics, there is this one thing. Shut up, cars. It's like the garbage truck always passes here every single time at this time. But
It's like it's a schedule.
how it's schedules? What is that?
It's almost like they have scheduled garbage pickup.
But anyway, there's this. Have you guys heard of the game Dying Light?
No. Is it
Have you heard
about
of
light bulbs not working for very long?
Well, it's from the people who made Dead Island.
Uh-oh,
1
I'm
and
out.
Well, it's more focused on parkour aspects and avoiding the zombies and just like maneuvering around the city.
I might be back in.
But there is this one thing is that they have a zombie mode for pre-order,
hmm
and it's like they took a piece of the game out and they made it a pre-order exclusive thing. And I just wanted to have your guys' thoughts on what you think about the whole taking stuff out for pre-ordering. Do you think that's a good thing? Like I know
No.
that Last
No, it's
Light
not. It's a terrible thing.
took out a like a difficulty mode and put it on pre-order exclusive.
No. I've pre-ordered a game once in my entire life. Like, it's not, you don't, like, pre-ordering's a bad idea. You never know how the game is going to turn out, and that's why they do that crap.
Aliens, Colonial Marines. That's a
Yeah.
damn good example.
Now, it would have been a really good move for them to do that, because then they could convince people to play it, because no one wanted to play that after those reviews came out.
Womp womp.
Yeah. So,
That game was notoriously terrible.
yeah, and it was great because Angry Joe was talking about it for like months, and he was legitimately upset when it came out.
I know
And
there
he
are a
did a
few Let's
really
Players who,
Mhm.
since they pre-ordered it, and they pretty much were committed because they pre-ordered it, they had to play it now. because they didn't want to waste their money. So they're like, you know what?
God.
We're gonna make it just shitting on this game continuously. Let's go. And they played the campaign just to shit on the game.
It's really sad because, like, when you heard about the making of that game, it could have been good,
They
but
were
they had a
hyping it
lot
up
of
so much too.
Well, the thing is, they had like writers that were like working on, I guess, the original Aliens and stuff like that, and like a whole bunch of amazing things. But then a lot of them like got changed out, and there was like 10 different writers and crap, so no one knew exactly what they're gonna do. And apparently, during most of the games, you don't even fight aliens. You fight like guys.
Yeah, you fight the Wayne Tech people.
Yeah. You only fight aliens for like 1/3 of the
And
game.
then the final boss fight is you run around and avoid things, and you push a button, and the game ends.
And then you're like, I don't know.
Oh man, that sounds like Dead Space 3 up until that ending. I really hope that's the ending to Dead Space 3.
Oh God.
We spend an hour trying to kill something. All we have to do is touch a button. That would
Yeah,
be the
that's
best.
ridiculous. God.
What episode did what you're talking about happen in?
You shush.
I don't
first.
remember. We have like 30 episodes or something like that.
Because I'm not going to watch all of it, but I'd watch that.
You should watch the parts where craziness happens.
Well, I don't know what those parts are.
Other parts,
Exactly. Nobody
18,
does.
42, and 50.
42, really?
Gas
You've done
That Eats
42.
Your Face is a pretty good episode, only for the first 5 minutes.
Yes.
Because Companion literally is like, oh, I wonder if this gas will eat my face. And then he stands
It's
right
like,
in it.
Is that gas that eats your face?
Oh god, it's gas that eats your face! It was the
amazing.
stupidest thing ever.
Ugh.
Words can't express just how disappointed I was. at
I actually took that bit
moment.
out to put it in my outro.
That's
What do you guys
delightful.
think of World of Darkness? I bet I'm the only one that knows about the
I
World of
have
Darkness.
no idea what that is.
Yeah, I'm probably the only one that knows about it. It's a role-playing system that Vampire the Masquerade was based on. There's also a werewolf book and a wraith book and other stuff. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't.
you
Know if
think- oh, damn it.
I don't really like the role-playing system itself, but I like the world that they create. I like reading the role-playing books, not actually role-playing. I don't like the system. The PC game is it's not an MMO,
Oh.
is it?
We've got to try that Battlestar.
There's gonna be a PC game for it? It's probably gonna be an MMO.
Yeah, if it's an MMO, I'm not interested.
Just assume it's gonna be an MMO. It'll save you
Yeah.
the time and trouble.
Yeah. Although if it's the game I heard about, it might be amazing because it might have permadeath. Like you might be a vampire and you can
Wasn't
actually
that-
get up.
I'm trying to think of there was a really popular MMO and I'm pretty sure it was Lord of Ultima where if someone died you just lost all of your shit. Just
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Mm.
That was one of the greatest games ever.
And you can go around and kill people, but then if you're like a serial killer, then you're going to be violating the masquerade, and people are going
We're
to come.
talking about the new game that's never going to come out.
If it's the one I think it is, I think it's the game that someone told me about 4 years ago. Yes. So, but I guess there's actually a trailer now or something. I don't know.
Okay. The jailmate says, "How about D&D? Would you recommend it to a nerd to play with friends? I mean, pen and paper, not any PC remakes. You'd have to get a dungeon master who actually has time to commit to it and has motivation to actually set it up and get people together. So a person that's not like me." And yeah,
And pen and paper is a lot harder than just doing it over online on the PC anyway.
get somebody
I
like
would
a
say
Linux
it's-
dungeon master who actually draws the shit out.
Yeah.
No, all of our games were not modules. Like the person actually made up the characters and the quest and what we were doing, and it was amazing. But that takes a lot of effort. But yeah,
That's
if
what
you have
mine-
friends, try it.
That's what my games are in the pen and paper. But like the PC, if you're not down to doing math, the PC is just so much easier.
Yeah, you actually need to add up the damage and write it down and stuff.
Well,
But it's
Nobody
honestly, I
likes
think it's more fun in person.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Although
I
we've
haven't
never
done
played
it
in person. If we did, Companion would let us down.
If we ever
Boom!
if we ever go to PAX or anything, you guys should definitely set it up.
I really want to go to the next PAX East, but we'll see how much money I have, and if my roommates still live with me, because they've been wanting to move out of the mold-infested mouse house for a long time. So we'll see if they actually do that.
Well, Neuro wants to know how your channel intro is coming along, Cross.
Is he the only one of us that's actually going to even attempt to make a channel intro?
I guess so.
Companion, you're totally gonna make one. You're actually doing professional stuff on your channel. Is creeping me out.
Oh yes.
And you're not gonna do it.
Thumbnails. Oh, slow down
That's
there.
that takes a lot of effort.
Whoa there.
That takes a lot of effort to make those thumbnails. And you're doing channel outros and crap. Wait,
I have
why
a
would
channel
you
outro.
do?
I just never used it.
Why would you do individual video outros for like one video and then not make a channel intro that stays up on your channel forever?
Because reasons.
Because one is displayed to people who don't know my content, the other one would be displayed to people who are used to my content.
Okay, but you're not going to do either, are you?
I already have an outro made, just I never apply it to anything.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I have the pieces. I just haven't put them together.
Wow.
All right, but I don't want to keep on answering questions about my own
Oh yeah.
channel. Sorry.
But Companion will take all of the questions about his channel because he's a narcissist.
Whatever. I was gonna mention. Oh yeah, we talked about MMOs, and I was gonna say, speaking of MMOs, I played the Elder Scrolls Online beta during the stress test thing,
Oh, how was it?
and it's amazing. I loved it.
Really?
It feels so much like the actual Elder Scrolls games. You can zoom in to go first person. I think I'm breaking NDA by even saying that it's good. But who's gonna listen to this anyway?
There's not an NDA on a stress test, is there?
Well, it's not an open beta, but they made me sign an NDA. So I'm just gonna say, like, if you zoom in all the way, then you get to the first person, just like it is in Skyrim or something.
Okay.
And you can go out in MMO style too.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's looking pretty good. And I think.
Well, I never
when it
signed an
comes out-
NDA, so I'm going to say that was terrible, and I hate that game. We'll ignore the fact that I haven't played it or even seen a video of it.
It's
Cross, weren't
subscription
you
based, so.
In a beta for something that you can talk about?
Yeah, me and Companion are in the beta of Infinite Crisis,
Oh, yeah.
and it's a game so great that it breaks your computer, and now my computer's broken.
It's not his computer; it's his monitor.
It's something in my computer is causing my monitor to do weird
It's
things.
probably your video drivers.
I think it broke one of my video drivers, and I don't know how to fix it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't what I was expecting, but that's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting it either. But besides that, it's a decent game. It's the first non-3D or non-2D MOBA I've ever played, and I don't know if I really like 3D MOBAs, because
Well,
It's a MOBA?
yeah, it's a
That's-
MOBA based on DC characters
Well, to be
from alternate
honest,
dimensions.
that map that we played on was stupid.
Yeah, me and Companion don't know how to win in that game.
It's
It's just eventually we lose because I'm
kill
on
the
pistol.
minions that show up around you, and your base might want to take damage and explode, and theirs might want to do the same.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it was it's kind of fun. The art design's really great because like all the superheroes are from like one of 5 different dimensions.
yeah,
So there's a world called Gaslight, which is the steampunk dimension. So they have like a steampunk Batman. There's an atomic dimension where I don't exactly know what happened there, but like, I'm assuming something have to do with atom bombs. There's a nightmare dimension where everything's like a demon and crap, and there's a robot dimension. And I'm really curious as to how Cyborg's going to look in the robot dimension because he's already half cyborg. I'm hoping that he still looks half cyborg and half human, but like his eyes on the other side, the robot eye. But beyond that, is exactly the same.
that's it.
But I doubt they're going to do that because only I would find that hilarious. But it's a good game. There's too many people play Batman. But besides that,
So many Batmans.
I played a game that was 5v5, and there was a total of 5 Batmen in the round.
Jeez.
Yeah, so too many Batmans. And there can be up to 4 of the same character because I think there's 4 different universes. No, there's 5! Oh my god, everyone could be Batman! That would be so dumb!
God.
Ugh, I would hate that grub. But yeah, I don't know. You could probably still sign up for the free beta if you want. If you look up Infinite Crisis, just it probably won't break your computer.
And if you if they have a certain spot where they ask you who your favorite characters are from that universe, and just write in
Yeah.
Daredevil.
No, just write Deadpool.
Deadpool, yeah.
Just write in that Deadpool is your favorite DC character.
Uh huh.
and they will apparently forgive you the fact that he's Marvel and that me and
They don't
companion.
read it. They just check to
Yeah,
see
they
if it's filled.
It was great. They asked what our favorite DC characters. We both typed in Deadpool. Then I realized like 5 minutes later, it's like, oh crap, he's Marvel.
After we submitted it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're not gonna get in the beta now. They're gonna think we don't know about DCs. But they still let us in. Look, he was based on a DC character. I got confused for a second.
Yeah.
I would mention the closed beta I'm a part of, but
What
it's
is
a
it?
card game beta. No one cares. So
No, mention it.
Do it. Is
I'm
it
playing-
Hearthstone?
yeah,
Oh my god, you asshole! I want to play a game so bad.
Well, did
It's-
you sign up for the closed beta?
No.
yeah. Well, I'm in the closed beta.
Well, it's probably harder to get into the closed beta when you don't sign up.
Yeah.
Yeah, companion.
Oh
But
my god.
it's a great game, a great card game if you're into. I'd say it most closely resembles Magic, but like a lot simpler. So it's a great game if you liked, like if you wanted a simpler version of Magic. But otherwise, if you liked Magic for what it was, I probably wouldn't recommend it because it's too easy to fuck up someone's combo. Let's just put it that way. You can spend 3 turns getting this super unit on the field, and then someone can just be like, 1 card!
Vaporize.
That's it. So, if you like games that penalize you for doing combos, it's a great game.
Oh my god, I should see if
But
I
it's
can
simple
get
and
into beta
fast.
of
You
that.
can get through games in between like 5 and 10 minutes, unless you're playing someone that you just run out of cards against. Then it might go for like 15 minutes. But
You gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
you gotta believe, Yug. If you believe, you'll be able to beat anybody.
Well, Karibo will just save you.
La-da-da. No, well,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they've done some Game Station stuff on Hearthstone because I guess Krendor is really into it.
Total Biscuit is doing videos on that.
No.
like everybody who's in that beta is doing videos on it.
Yeah.
Hey,
pretty much.
Relic. You
You
can
should do videos on it.
No, I don't like the game enough to do videos on it.
Oh, but what if you and Companion played it?
You do.
He's not in it, so
I know he'd have to sign up for it. Is
I
it
don't-
too late?
I don't
or-
think you. Yeah, I
It's
don't think you can get
relatively
into the closed beta anymore
Oh,
unless
If I knew it
someone
was
like.
going to be that good, though, I would have signed up for it.
Hmm.
So I thought it was going to be another boring one, but apparently it's actually good.
no.
Like, I like the art style of it. It's like this. They render a bunch of stuff in 3D, so like you get these card packs, and as you unpack them, the cards actually turn. It's I don't know how to explain it.
And it's based on World of Warcraft, right?
It's
Yeah,
based
so,
on
like,
that
you'll-
universe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
you'll
we
get
should
actual
mention that.
characters from that universe. Like one of the characters you can play, the Paladin, is Uther. You know, Uther from Warcraft
Uther
3, who gets murdered by
Pendragon.
Arthur.
And
No,
then
it's Uther
Murlocs.
Lightbringer, I believe.
They go like.
I can't do a Murloc.
Those
I tried.
Murlocs are amazing.
I tried.
I think we both failed.
It's a
miserably.
mistake. That was a mistake to try.
Was that like a
Oh.
cat that got stepped on or something?
I enjoyed it.
Oh, God.
But it features a lot of cards from the games, and it's you know it's good if you like a simple fast card game. It's definitely good for that.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
If Companion never buys the real version, I'd play with him, I guess. But the thing is,
I guess.
it's the coolest part about it though is that you can get any card at any time as long as you have this secondary currency called Dust. You can just forge whatever card you want at the time. So it's like if I needed a specific Warlock card and I had like a bunch of Hunter deck cards, I can just destroy all my Hunter deck cards and make a Warlock card.
yeah,
just be done
you
with
can
it.
destroy like commons or because the thing is when you're building a deck, as you know, with all card games, you can only have like a limit of a certain character type. I think it's like 2, right?
Yeah, you can only have 2 of each card per.
Yeah,
Per
so
deck.
if you have like 3, then you can't trade them. So you might as well just destroy it for Arcane Dust or something, so you can spend it on a card.
Yeah, just like real Magic. You buy the cards and you grind them up, and then
You form them into another card.
you get a marker, and you type in win button, hit 2, do 20 damage to enemy player.
What?
I don't know. Just ignore him.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
You have to look up videos on it.
Mm.
But yeah, it's a good looking game. Yeah.
You can't beat my win button card.
But speaking of betas, actually, remember that game Risk of Rain, Relic?
Yeah, what about it?
That apparently now has co-op, online co-op.
Did rain
Yeah,
ever
I'm never
happen?
gonna play with you.
Oh man,
No,
come on.
I don't think rain ever happened.
So it was just a risk of rain. It wasn't actual rain.
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause I
Good.
don't believe in the first demo because the first demo level's outside and the second demo level is inside, and I don't think the first one had rain. So
Did it look like it was going to rain?
it was very dark and foreboding.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So there
You
was a
guys-
risk.
You guys are talking about
Risk of Rain.
That game, Rain, the weird indie game.
No, Risk of Rain, the
I know-
actual
But
game
were
that you just mentioned.
I hate you
No,
so
I've just been
much.
making fun of the title for the last 30 seconds because I know nothing about the game.
Risk of Rain. It's a good. It's like this. It's like this side scroll. Just look up Relic's video on it. It's
I don't have a YouTube channel, so.
Yeah, he doesn't have a YouTube channel.
yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, I heard about that and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's an online co-op, and I thought we should try it out sometime.
Except that I hate you, and that's a pretty big detriment to that. But
Oh, I love you too.
you can keep your hopes up, bro.
Oh, I always am keeping my hopes up that we'll
I know.
talk someday. And
Don't stop
I wake
believing.
up in the morning. I wake up in the morning. I'm just like, maybe Relic and I will have a conversation today. And that's what gets me through the day.
How does that work out for you?
I come
Oh, I've
on-
seen this game. Yeah,
I go
Relic
on,
you did show.
I bug you, and you're like, I hate you. Go away. And I'm just like, oh.
Yep,
And I cry.
that's about right. That does about sum it up, actually.
This has co-op? How's that gonna work?
Yes, it's like online. I don't know if
I'm
it.
betting- I'm going to assume you're not sharing screen. You know what I mean?
Local co-op, you do share screens, but I don't
Yeah,
know if
I'm
it's
not talking-
online.
Oh,
Going to-
well, you guys gonna play it anyway then?
No, it is online. It is online.
Oh, it is
co-op, But I
online.
don't know if it's
Oh,
like that
oh.
online.
I don't think it'd be like that online because
That'd
that
be
would,
silly.
yeah, that'd just be dumb. That'd be bad.
But yeah, it's
That'd be like-
$25 for beta access and the full game when it comes out.
Mhm.
And they have like 8 characters now, I think, that you can choose
Oh.
from.
I found this weird guy's video if you want to check gameplay footage.
Yes.
My companion, do you own the game now, or
I actually got like this $25 gift card thing for my birthday last month, and I was thinking about spending it on that because it's $25 and.
yeah? But the thing is, it's still in beta, so
Well, a lot of things are in beta, like a shit ton of things are in beta.
Starbound, the Dead Linger's still in alpha, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still in early alpha, and they're still doing that stupid engine change. Is why there isn't a video on that.
Yeah, well, it takes a long time to change engines, dude. It's not just like, okay, let's just convert all of our data. Oh, we're done. Engine changed in one day.
Just
okay.
copy and paste on the new
No.
engine.
But they're.
I don't know. It seemed pretty easy in Game Dev Tycoon.
Oh yeah.
I just chose it from the drop-down menu and it was there. That's all
But
I had to do,
think
right?
that the Dead Linger's new build will be coming out like early September is what they said. That's what they announced. I'm actually thinking it's going to be later September.
Yeah.
Like, you know, at the
things
end of the
are
month.
always late. But yeah,
But
I'm definitely gonna do a video on that.
It'll be out on Steam because it actually got
Mhm.
greenlit.
green,
And
baby.
I want my damn key too. I want that. I want that key.
And they're
'cause I don't-
awesome.
I don't know my key, my account. I want my key.
They're giving a key to everybody who bought the game, a key for
Well, that's-
Steam.
That's what most people do. They don't make you buy it twice.
Oh, I think the War Z actually.
Shut up.
didn't
The
do
War
that.
Z doesn't count as a real game.
The War Game Z is not a game. It was a scam. It was a scam.
Well, you can't. It's
It's a
infestation,
scam.
though, so it's not.
It
Hmm.
got kicked off of Steam because it was a scam. It's like one of the only games that like literally just got kicked off of Steam
I think that was all Total Biscuit who did that.
because he pointed out that it was a scam.
Yeah.
It's not like he was lying about anything that he said.
Oh god, that video was amazing.
Like they lied.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then he
God.
called all the users retarded because we apparently can't read whenever you write lies.
Yeah.
It's our fault for inferring them as blatant lies.
Mm,
God,
uh,
a douche.
Gotta love it. I'm just waiting for the next like huge miserable failure of a company to come along and just screw up hard.
Wait, that's not the War Z's company, whatever it's called.
Well, they've already had like their. I think they've hit rock bottom.
We hope so.
Hopefully, yeah.
Maybe
But
that'll
War
wake them up.
Z2.
They might as well have just fired that Tito. What's his name? Tito Sergov.
Yes, something like that.
Like, I would have just fired that guy if I was running the company. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, he's the worst PR. He had the worst PR ever for the game. Just, it's all the people's fault. And Valve's. It's not mine. Like,
Well, you
what
have
the
to
hell?
say something when people point out that you're running a scam.
So you immediately be like, no, it's their faults.
And then
You
they go
people
into
like dumb.
their own servers, and if they get killed by, like, there's actually video proof of this. Is that they, like, an admin and some player went in, and they were playing, and the admin got killed by a player in there, and he's like, "Ah, this guy's such a tool," and he spawns in a bunch of stuff, hunts him down, and like teleports to his location and kills him.
So it's not only a scam, but the admins are children.
Yeah, and then I think I saw another video where an admin banned somebody from the server just for killing him.
For not liking chocolate milk.
Yes, for not.
That's
like,
actually-
he's like, God, chocolate milk is so nasty.
Oh, you like regular milk. Oh, well.
Ban.
There we
Oh.
go.
What is wrong with you?
I'd ban someone for that.
I think we all would, Cross. We all would.
So there is a
Chocolate
comment
milk.
on a video recently where it's a reviewer called Elder Geek that I love, partially because they're all like my age. But they reviewed it and they were really looking forward to this game, and it had tons and tons of bugs. And they gave it a bad review because tons and tons of bugs. And there was a surprising amount of comments that are like, you can't blame the game for having bugs, they're going to be patched later.
What, the War Z?
No, it was
Okay.
someone actually mentioned Rome or Total War, which I haven't really played, but it was a new Total War game, Rome 2, I think. Like tons of bugs.
Yeah.
I was surprising that like all the defenders are basically like, you can't blame a game for having bugs because they're going to be patched. And I'm just not like it's so common that companies are releasing their games completely broken that now people are just accepting that this is the way that it's supposed to be. Like they're not. This isn't a beta that people are buying for $60. This is a fully released game that is not working on launch.
Unless
And
it's
yeah.
supposed to say it's in beta and it's not finished, then I feel like they don't have an excuse.
Yeah, exactly. But no, this was the release of the game. You pay $60. You expect it to run properly.
I can understand like minor bugs, you know, like Romance of the Three Kingdoms 11 for the PC. If you're running a certain resolution in full screen, it'll crash. Big deal. All you do is make it windowed.
Yeah.
Like there can be some little bugs in games like that, but they can't just be bugs rampant, you know.
Yeah. It was like one of them was like apparently when you in between turns, the computer takes a hilariously long amount of time to go. Like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, you're just waiting there like
Jesus.
So like that's game breaking, like that's absolutely ridiculous. But I'm just bothered that like a number of gamers has accepted that this is okay. Like, and I'm assuming you guys aren't okay with that crap either.
No.
I don't even wanna
I feel
ask.
like they,
What
if
you guys-
they have a huge amount of bugs, then they should just say straight out that it's not finished yet, and they still have to go through it. So basically, put in beta.
Yeah, like in a way, I liked it in the old days where you couldn't patch things, just because like companies were much more likely to release the game good because they knew they were screwed otherwise.
Yeah, but then you have things like the Dead Linger, which you know you can still play through the builds, which is amazing, and that's not finished.
Yeah, I mean, I
feel
would
like that's
say
more good than bad.
like yeah, because I would say I had a lot of fun taking a look at some of those builds. I mean, it was annoying trying to record it, and I didn't want to. But just looking at like the developments in the Dead Linger was pretty fun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Do you mean recording? What do you?
We tried to record it, remember?
Oh yeah, we tried to find that stupid prison. God.
And we got
yeah,
that
Vampire
lovely
the
guy who
Masquerade.
jumped in us.
Vampire the Masquerade is a great game, but yeah, that game was broken when it came out, and it was still broken. The only reason it functions really well is because there was a fan patch of it. Like that's not okay. You can't do that.
Yeah, but a company like the company that made Total War 2, Rome Total War 2, has no excuse for it. The company that made Vampire Masquerade at least has some excuse. They're much smaller.
Yeah, and the reason that they stopped coming out with patches is because they went bankrupt and they don't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's a pretty
So I'll
good
give you
reason.
that. Yeah, I'll give you that one. But
But no, companies like freaking I don't even know what their damn name is, but the companies that make that should not
Yeah.
be doing that crap.
yeah, no,
I could
this
go
is
look it up
AAA
right
title.
now.
Yeah.
Neuro guy
It's
would
like-
probably post a link to it before he even get to.
No
what
links.
Oh, I hope he does, because then I won't have to. I don't have to look it up.
Well, you can't ask him to. We don't pay him enough. We should totally make him a mod.
You know what? That actually would be a bad idea.
Or I could ban him.
Don't you
I
dare.
could pull the War Z.
You
Oh.
and a fellow oozing in member.
It's like, how
Yes,
dare
well-
you? How? Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, we've actually all been in the oozing in, haven't we? That's kind of funny.
All four of us.
Yeah.
God.
Wait,
I
4?
tried.
Oh, wait, you mean Neuro? Okay.
Yeah, Neuro also.
I was about to be like, what?
Neuro's been in the chat the whole time. Just
Who's here
very-
that I don't know of? Oh,
God.
man.
uh,
Oh, so, you know what's fun?
Hmm?
Japan, Tokyo will actually be the host of the 2020 Olympic Games.
really?
Mhm.
Dude,
Tokyo,
I really want to
Japan.
know what they're gonna do for their
God.
intro.
Oh God. I have to watch it. I've never watched an intro to it before, but I'm gonna have to watch this one. Just
What?
because Japan.
It was either who was
Japan.
it was China last time, right?
I think.
Yeah. Their intro was goddamn amazing. I gotta say, they had a guy like they had a big screen with a track on it, and then they had a guy holding a torch suspended in midair, and he was running, and it made it look like he was running on the track in the big screen. It was so good. Like, oh god, I loved it.
They gotta top that performance.
I hope there's so many robots
There was.
Oh, they're just gonna have tanks everywhere.
with cute girls in them.
Yeah. Well,
God.
bam! It's time for me to go on to my next topic.
Okay.
So
Did it actually have to
Guys,
do with
no.
cute girls and tanks?
it does. This is the anime I've been waiting to plug for however long.
Oh, is that the one anime with?
Shut up and let me do my plugging, bitch.
Better do it quick.
So, I have to go through a big
it.
process. So, World of Tanks, we all know it's an MMO that deals with tanks, right?
Mm.
Well, they're trying to get more popularity in Japan. So, you know what they thought would be a great plan? To team up with Girls und Panzer's creative team. So now, what's going to happen is the people who brought the anime Girls in Panzer is actually going to be running commercials for them and going to be like meeting up with them at the the Tokyo Game Show and like having their tanks on site just to promote this game.
That's amazing.
It's just great. It's like this freaking anime with girls driving tanks is so popular in Japan that this big ass MMO company is like, you know what? Let's use them to
Are they
publish.
gonna add a game mode to World of Tanks where it's just little girls and tanks fighting
No,
at each other?
they aren't going to put in them into the game like that, but they
Aw.
did. They did make the tutorial manual feature all the girls in all the girls in Panzer characters.
Hmm.
So the tutorial manual will actually be of those characters for the
Is
the
that-
Japan area.
Is the Girl in Panzer anime actually worth watching? Because,
I like it.
no. I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
no
if
big
that's-
surprise there.
We do seem to have somewhat similar taste in anime. I don't know if I've seen an anime that you've hated that I have liked and vice versa. I can't think of any. But that intro looks so dumb. I just can't get over it.
Isn't it all like high school and then a little
The
bit of
intro,
tank?
yeah, the intro was high school girls, girls in high school girls, and last 5 seconds, we're in tanks, didn't end. I was like, what?
So right, and they treat these tank games between schools, these tank competitions between schools, as pretty much American football games.
Mhm.
What type of
Like-
schools have the funding for tanks, for God's sake?
Don't ask questions that are silly and don't need answers. Okay?
Maybe it's a private school.
Look, Japan had to do something with their leftover military. They invested in this.
Yeah, they're fine though. They have that one chick in a mech suit, so
See, before they developed that, they were like, how can we get away with having a big military without having a big military? And obviously, schools. So they gave all their school children tanks.
Wait a minute. So there's not actually a war, it's just a game of tank football?
There's never war.
Football.
It's
There's
pretty
not
much
even a war! I am out. Not that I was ever in.
No, that makes it better, man. Now there's just school rivalries. It's hilarious.
No.
What little girls will do to kill each other.
So it's a sports show,
Wait,
like
they actually
Princess
kill
Tennis,
each
except
other?
they just...
No, they're not supposed to kill each other.
See, so they don't need... Wait, they're not supposed to? But do they?
do they?
There's a couple scenes where people almost die. I don't know if anyone actually
not,
does end up dying.
no. I'm done. It's Prince of Tennis with the made-up sport of tank football.
Look, it's pretty good, Cross. I would watch it if I would.
Like,
Some of those battles actually are visually amazing.
I'm just imagining these little anime chicks running around a huge tank, and they're like, "I got the football," and they just load it into the tank, like in the front.
well, there's
and
no
they just
ball.
shoot off the shot, and the football goes flying across the field.
I don't think there's a ball.
And then another tank just hops up in the air and just like catches it.
The thing is, like that's in all honesty, what World of Tanks is doing, getting them to promote them, is actually a really smart plan because Girls in Panzer is ridiculously popular in Japan.
God.
Not only is it ridiculously popular in Japan, it's probably the sole reason why modern Japanese people care at all about tanks. Because they portrayed tanks like they almost perfectly, like super great in how the mechanisms worked and everything, and actually got people to be interested in tanks.
Well, if you want to see a trailer, NeuroGuys posted it. You can see cute girl. You know what? This trailer is actually a lot better than the one that I saw because they're in tanks for most of it. The one I saw, they were in school like the entire time.
Jeez.
The tanks were just an afterthought.
Well,
Okay, well, this trailer makes me think maybe I could watch it, but that was just a really, really bad trailer.
I could find.
Why is a pink tank?
Yeah, they can color their tanks whatever colors they want. There's a team that has a multicolored tanks, like there's a pink, there's a yellow, there's a blue, and they roll out and just these multicolored tanks. Like, what the fuck? We don't need camouflage, bitches.
So they're fighting with live ammunition, and sometimes they go into the city.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god,
people
how
watch
many...
on like these giant TV screens. They will actually watch it and are like, "Yeah,
for
kill
God.
each other, do it."
I don't know. I don't know about any of this. Couldn't we have like a college team tank edition? So I don't have to watch little schoolgirls.
When is any Japanese anime college? Pfft,
I know.
who needs college when you have high school?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's right. The Japanese have sunk that low before.
An old man, damn it. You gotta at least give
You're
me characters.
only 30.
But I want characters that are at least out of high school in my
Why
anime.
don't you go over across the street to your sorority?
Oh my god.
That
they're
doesn't
bad.
really help them that much. I mean,
Yeah, no, they all look like they're 16 to me. Most of them are 18, but that's still way too young. Whatever. At least they haven't started singing yet.
Wow.
But I know it's coming. There is a video that me, Relic, and Companion did on Path of Exile, and you can hear the sorority girls singing in the background for one of them.
Sorority Girls
that-
of Terabithia.
was that the second episode or the first episode?
I think
that's
it's the
second.
second one where we find out the Companion's a Terabithian racist.
Well, I'm
yeah,
just saying. I'm
yeah,
just
you know,
saying.
this is for our deep-seated hate. People give me a lot of shit for hating on Companion. No, he's a racist towards Terabith.
How am I racist towards something that has no, like, value at all? That doesn't make any sense.
What?
Terabithians are just not people.
People have died defending Terabithia, and you're just gonna write it
Well,
off.
it's good if they died defending Terabithia, because that was a mistake. But
Wow, you're even beyond regular
no,
racist.
like,
You're calling for
let's-
genocide.
We should probably just, like, move on now to,
Like-
All right, yeah, let's
About
just take the
Unicrons?
spotlight away from your racism.
It's nothing compared to the freaking Terabithians.
I just wanted to mention something real quick.
Was it about your electrons dying? Because that's what's gonna happen.
Well, it has something to do with robotics.
Hmm.
Like, virtual reality, that's becoming a trend apparently now. Like, so, you know, with the Oculus Rift?
Hmm.
How that's looking to be pretty cool. Sony is now developing a VR headset that could possibly be going along with the PlayStation 4. And
Wow.
how amazing would that be if Sony got a VR headset and Microsoft didn't?
Well,
Will it be
A,
with
that'd
the
be
Kinect
hilarious. But B, that'd be awesome because there's a lot of Japanese RPGs that would look amazing with that
But
kind
will
of
it combine
technology.
with the PlayStation Move?
I don't, maybe, probably.
Because that could be cool.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I hope in the next, like, 5 years, so much VR stuff gets developed.
Hmm.
Because that would...
How we all fry our brains because there's too much VR.
And then we
They
all just,
integrate,
like
pain sensors into it.
everybody in the world, except for the Amish, get put in a headset, like VR, and we just get absorbed in that.
So you
Dude.
okay? So now you're just advocating that everyone becomes a forced Cubatron. I think this has gone into a borderline
see a
territory
problem
where
with
you're
that.
going to become Adolf Hitler. So I think we should just kill you now and be
I
done.
mean, the first program that we're going to be programming in the VR headsets is the mass genocide of all Terabithians.
See?
So-
It's already Hitler. We don't need to wait a few years. Oh my god.
That's it. I'm just gonna kill him. I'm gonna have to kill him.
Yeah, apparently, Relic, when I say congrats on 200 subs, you take that as, alright, I'm gonna kill Companion Cube. So, I'm guessing...
Well, now you've told him my plan. I was just
I know,
trying to give myself validation.
It was public. You should have sent him a PM if you didn't want me seeing it. God.
Look, Companion, just know that one day there's going to be potassium cyanide in one of your drinks.
God. I'll be sure to bring lots of bottled water over to PAX.
Yeah, but that won't be the perfect opportunity or anything.
Oh, not at all. I like this better already. Although, that's true. I'm going to meet you in PAX. I might as well just use something like normal, like chloroform.
Oh, what are you
If
gonna
I
do
meet
with
you
my
in
phone?
PAX Relic and you don't have a pink beard, I'm going to be very disappointed. I just want to know this.
That'll be hot. Just being honest.
Damn straight it would be. Dude, I will come to, like, I'll be the most flamboyant male at PAX. Guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
Ha!
But yeah, I
Fabulous.
want VR. I want VR that goes directly into my brain because I have a feeling that by the time I get old, my eyes aren't going to work and I won't be able to play video games normally.
My eyesight is shit.
Yeah, mine gets like it's getting so worse, like so bad, so fast that I'm actually a little bit concerned.
And then he became blind, and then we had to take care of him.
And then he got Alzheimer's.
Adjust to being blind, because, you know, if you go from sight to blind, it's actually really, really hard.
Yeah, I'd imagine. I should
gonna
just start practicing now.
He's gonna sign onto Steam one day, and we're gonna message him and be like, "Hey,
How would he do
Astronauts."
that if he's blind?
No, Alzheimer's, and he's
Okay.
like, "Who are you? And how did you get on my friends list?" And I'll be like, "Yes."
That's like finally
That
an
was-
excuse to ditch the dead weight.
That was a terrible story.
Clipping off that third wheel.
Well, I don't know.
We are a tricycle, goddammit. I'm an important third wheel.
Are you the front or like the back, left or right?
I'm
Look-
too lazy to be the front wheel. You're probably the front wheel companion because if you're not on, me and Relic don't talk to each other.
Oh God.
So,
Even if he is on, I usually don't talk to you guys.
well, now you don't talk to us.
Mister, I
Yeah.
have a job.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just hate you guys, so, you know.
Well, you hated us before. You still talk to
What
us.
if he? What if
Yeah,
he
but
just
hate's
doesn't have a
brown.
job and he just hates us? He's just never online. He's like, God, those idiots
Just-
are online
yeah.
again.
Well, that sounds about right, yeah. We'll go with that story.
Oh God, it's already almost 3.
Yeah, the time is
So-
almost done, and I'm dying.
So Cross, what have you been playing on? What do you have on your channel then?
My channel is screwed right now. It's just unsubscribe. I'm sorry.
Yay! I will subscribe 1,000 times more. If I was willing to make that many accounts.
No,
God.
it's Papers, Please has one more episode. I'm going to try to get that up later today, and it wasn't up because I decided to do something ridiculous that took me an additional 15 hours, and I didn't get it done before I had to work on the weekend. So I hopefully get that up, but then that's done. Gunpoint is over. Final Fantasy VII is not backlogged nearly enough for me to want to release it. So I have Scribblenauts. That's the only thing that's assured. There's 2 more episodes of FTL, then I have literally nothing else.
You have those
So I don't
mods
know.
going on there, right?
Yeah, my current one has visual mods. I want to try a mod that actually changes the story, but it might not be stable, so I might not end up doing it. So we'll see. So I can't even tell people what's going on my channel right now. I don't know. I unfortunately got hit in the face with me getting that. That job was completely unexpected, by the way. I didn't know that I was going to be working it until like 3 days before it happened. Because my roommate was like, they need more people at this wine fest I'm working at. And I was like, there's money! So, otherwise I would have content now, but I don't. And I'm still just really tired from it, so.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
maybe you should work through tiredness, you unprofessional slob.
You can't, though, because then your videos are done. unless I'm really, really tired, and then sometimes it goes back to good because I stop making sense.
Just have Companion do the work for you.
Yeah, I'll
And
just commentate over your gameplay. So you just play and I'll commentate.
And you can do the occasional quip, and
So
it'll be a great
I'm
video.
gonna need your password to your YouTube account to do this.
It'll be like any co-op Let's Play we do with you. Boom! I had to get that.
If you want me to do videos, Alon, you need to pay me Latvanian dinars or whatever you have, and then I'll make all the videos.
God.
I want your Latvanian dinars.
Why am I Latvanian?
Well, no, Alon's Latvian. He just came in chat to yell at me.
Okay, Relic
Oh.
Latvanian, what do you have on
Good.
your channel?
Relic doesn't have
I
a
don't
channel.
have a channel. God, it's like every week I have to say the same thing, and no one understands
Okay,
it.
so he recorded some Magica without telling us.
I'm
Record-
actually really worried about that video, like, the more I think about it, because I have no idea what I said.
That's good. That's
And I
exactly-
have to say, I'm much more of an asshole when I'm just talking to people as opposed to when I know I'm being recorded.
God.
So
What
hopefully...
if we like shat hardcore on somebody? Because I don't even remember
Well, don't
anything
worry.
that happened there
Yeah,
either.
Companion hadn't slept for 24 hours and doesn't remember large swaths of what he was doing.
Look, I can tell you with 100% surety, the biggest asshole was me. So,
Was it?
yes.
The best part was when we both had the same idea to blow up everyone with a grenade or something, and I think it broke the game.
Oh. You guys.
So I let you have that part because it was amazing. We didn't plan it or anything.
We just
Grenade
both did the
just
same thing.
It broke the game.
That was amazing. That whole Let's Play, though, if we continue it, it's just going to be dumb, mainly because we made it so stupidly easy at the beginning.
Yeah. No, we were just shooting people. Oh, for God's sakes. And then Butkus was trying to kill us the whole time. And
Yep.
Companion would sometimes, like,
Poison us randomly with a crossbow.
just like... Companion wasn't well. Yet it slept. Also, his character had no HP, so would die for no reason.
He deserved it, though. He kept poisoning us.
Hey.
You
Well,
kept poisoning me!
My favorite part... Are you sure that wasn't me?
It's probably
Because I had the
possible.
ability
Mostly
to...
it was him. He kept walking up behind me and shooting me with a crossbow and then running.
My favorite part, though, is when you all tried to kill me and I won because my character...
Oh, yeah.
Because he has like 5,000 HP. Oh, that was great.
I remember. That was the best. Those two didn't even help me, and then I was like, I'll charge him. Dead.
No. Survived a lightning bolt. But yeah, that'll be fun. By the way, you're gaining a lot of subscribers, so... Eventually...
I don't have a channel, so...
Yeah, on this non-existent theoretical channel that we're not talking about because it doesn't exist, you're gaining a lot of subscribers, so that's pretty awesome.
Except that I'm not.
Alright,
It doesn't exist.
I understand. So, Companion, doobly-doo on your dubs. On Companion's channel, he goes to sleep.
Apparently he has,
Sorry.
nothing, even though he's the one who wants to do this all the time.
What do you mean I have nothing?
What is on your
You
channel?
guys are always putting me in the spotlight.
We go first!
You went last this time!
I think he's gone last every single time, except for the one time where he was like, I'm gonna start it off, and then he immediately tried to switch it over
last
to
time
you.
It's like, alright, so what's on everyone's channels? And I was like, alright, Companion, what's on your channel?
Yeah.
It's like, he had a case there. This time he doesn't.
Leviathan Warships.
Oh, dear.
That's a game, and we started off great on that.
That's the best opening move that's ever happened, actually.
Oh god.
We're really good at that game.
Also some some Half-Life 2 Episode 2 mods. Hellsound Dreams, a survival horror game. Go check that out. Part 6
I feel like his attempt to make this voice was what made him cough. I feel like he just tried way too hard there.
And also maybe some Dead Space 3 if Relic and I record that sometime. Which never happens.
I just
Yeah.
I think you've now said that 4 weeks in a row, and there's been new videos.
Nope. It's mostly because he keeps mentioning it.
Yes, clearly, if you stopped mentioning it, you'd be like, play some Dead Space 3.
Yeah, that would totally
If
not
he
happen.
keeps mentioning it, I'm gonna be like, shut up. I destroyed it. Go away.
You just
It's gone.
uninstalled it.
I needed
For
those
all
10
we know, we can't even
gigabytes
play it.
for
Like,
porn.
Jesse and Jesse Cox and Dodger can't play it, so for all we know, we can't play it.
Why can't they play it?
Something about the
'Cause
servers.
Origin.
Origin is dumb.
That being said, I do own Dead Space 3 now, so if you need to replace Relic, I'm probably not going to play with you on this long.
But
But
you would love the combat. It's like this third-person shooting.
mm,
Yeah.
that's my
You love
favorite.
shooters, right?
Wait, are there jetpacks?
No.
Out.
But there's weird melee.
But you do have the power of 1,000 men in your single foot. If you're playing Isaac. If you're playing Isaac.
And not on
Oh.
hard, because as we've established, hard mode makes all melee suck.
Yeah.
But
Oh. Are you guys playing on hard?
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
But
See,
yeah.
if I was playing, we couldn't do that because I suck at those type of games. I had to play Bioshock Infinite on normal, and apparently normal is really easy to anyone who plays first-person shooters, but I was still dying. I'll tell you that much.
Mm. But
Well,
yeah, I
rough.
guess that wraps it up. Unless
Yeah.
any of you have anything left to say.
I'm dying, Squirtle.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah, that was an outro.
this will be the last time the waiting queue appears. Bye.
Yeah, we relicates us all. He's never coming back. Okay.
That's
Yep,
true.
this is it. Last episode ever. See you next week.
I'm not coming back.
Thanks for tuning in,
fine.
guys. We'll see you next week or something if we do it again. Goodbye.